We have time for one more testimony. Jethro, if you want to come to the front, please. Put your hands together for Jethro. Hallelujah.
Wow. Amazing testimony, Bill. I just want to thank God for what He's doing in my workplace. I've only been there 2 weeks. It's been tough, adjusting and going through the training and stuff. But I was kind of struggling in my mind how to handle being a believer in the workplace. I didn't just want to rush in there and be like, are you saved? The temptation was there to do that, but I was just thinking, Lord, how best can these people be touched by your Spirit? And God is just subtly moving in various ways. So at first I prayed for favor, and God's really been doing that. I don't have time to go into all the details of how God's done that, but He's really just shown me favor, giving me, for example, I spoke to my manager's manager the other day, and they take us out for drinks. Sometimes I'm just there drinking my juice, and they're there with the alcohol, and we're talking, and the conversations are going really well, and they're really favorable conversations. But what I really want to testify about is how God's directly touching some people. So, for example, one guy that started the same time with me, he smokes, and I don't think he wants to, but we got in the lift, and he just had this pack of cigarettes, and then I think he was standing next to me, and he just kind of crumpled the cigarette in his hand and just threw it away, and he was like, why did I do that? And I was just like, well, I know why, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. And then we get downstairs, and it's windy outside, and he lights a second cigarette, and he holds it up, and literally the wind blows the cigarette all the way down to the butt, and he just throws it away, and he's like, maybe it's a sign to quit. And I was like, yeah, probably. And other things like that have just been happening around me. One person, I don't think they're saved, but probably know about God, and they're just kind of like silently singing some lyrics quietly singing some lyrics to some worship songs, and just every now and again saying "Blood of God" when they catch when something surprising happens. And I know that God's just beginning to reach out to some people around me, even though I haven't actually spoken to them directly yet. So I can see that God's doing something. I just want to testify about the job as well. It's a blessing. And also that God's beginning to move as well. So, hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Put your hands together for that. Isn't that powerful how God, just your presence being there can just convict someone to stop smoking.